I was gonna hit her.
Hey guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the morning show. Super excited to be here today. And all week long, guys, we've been talking about showing up on social media for 7 days for your business. So, for those of you who know me, now you know that I don't just talk about it, I be about it. So, a lot of y'all have some misconceptions about your social media, and we want an opportunity to straighten them out. So we're gonna be calling people. A lot of y'all have, I hate hearing my voice. We're gonna be calling people this weekend to perform a free social media assessment. And at the end of that assessment, you really know where you are with social media, your level of expertise, and do you need help or not? I mean, one of my favorite statements is women lie, men lie, numbers don't lie. So if you're honest when you take this assessment, it's going to show you some things that prior to now, you may not have thought was a priority for your social media, whether it be your website, your consistency online, whatever the case may be. So if you want to schedule a call, make sure you go to bit.ly/7-day show up. A lot of people will talk about improvement, but it's only until you take action on that improvement that things really become different in your business. And to me, if you want to learn social media, now is the time. Now is the time, while you have some additional time, while you're not commuting back and forth to work, while you're not ripping around creation, trying to pick up dry cleaning and running to the grocery store every day. Guys, this is the first time possibly in history that women have had a chance to sit still. Yep. Put them kids in the room, let them cuss each other out, and get some stuff done for yourself.
Yep, find out what they really say when you're not around.
Them kids over there, them kids gonna run you buck crazy.
Find out what they really do at school, what they really say to each other when you're not around.
Right, it's gonna come out in the wash.
Oh,
I'm seeing it all. I'm seeing it in here.
The teachers won't lie to you.
yeah, it's gonna come out in the wash. So guys, we've been for the last, like I said, 7 days, challenging you to do more, do better on social media. And guys, let's just talk about how this whole quarantine has shifted.
It has made people think. It has made people challenge themselves in ways that they didn't even know existed. It has made them actually sit back and go, wow, I can do that. I didn't even know I had it in me. Yeah, because you're thinking, you're actually sitting, like you said, sitting still, and you're actually thinking.
And for some people, they're saying, how did I get myself into this? Mm-hmm. How did I let my job become my only source of revenue? How did I let my savings get so low that if my job was to cut my money off tomorrow, I'm gonna be over here looking crazy? Why didn't I have something else that would help me make money prepare? So depending on your situation, and there are a lot of different situations, you're probably saying to yourself, never again, and I need to do better.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Because you never find out what you can and can't do until you put in the position of having to put that pedal to the road and see what you really made of when a crisis comes along. And you're absolutely right, Coach. They're thinking, how in the world could I have let this happen to myself and to my family? And how did I let this job become my everything? Control your whole life. When you get up, when you go to bed, when you feed your family.
Control your thoughts.
Can't even go to the bathroom in peace because you got to decide, do I get to work on time or do I spend my bathroom time?
Control your thoughts. Control your mannerisms. Everything. Yeah.
And now a lot of people are finding that they're home and that they can find something different to do to make it while they be at home. They want to stay at home. What? It's nothing like being able to bring in your money and be in the comfort of your home.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm finding strange, and I know we just started, but I'm finding strange. Good morning, Selena. I'm finding strange the number of people who still haven't reacted on their money. I don't know if it's because they're waiting on a stimulus check. I don't know if it's because they're placing all these moratoriums right now on evictions and on mortgages, and they're not cutting anybody lights out or any of that. But the truth be told, when this is over, them people gonna want their money.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's short-term thinking, and that's something when you have to have a vision for your life. Because that's short-term thinking. Yeah, they're not doing that right now, but say they don't do that for 90 days. They don't cut off the lights. They don't cut off the internet. They let you skate on your rent. Well, in 91 days, okay? 91 days. When
Now,
they
as
knock,
soon as we turn the first corner,
that's right. They knocking at the door and say, excuse me, yes, we let you skate for 90 days. Today is 91 or 92. Do you have 90 days worth of rent now?
And Rose, to piggyback off of that, it's some companies, my car company, that want their money still
Yeah,
now.
there are still a lot of businesses that want their money. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because it's a circle. If they don't get their money, they can't pay their people.
yeah, but some people just greedy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that too.
So I'm gonna be honest, like right now, they know everybody's impacted.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So you can't get blood out of a turnip.
Mm-mm.
And I wouldn't.
Can I give y'all a hint though?
Mhm.
Even the people that say no, ask them again. Ask them, can you pay half?
Mhm.
Ask them, can you move it to the end?
That's right.
All you gotta do is
Negotiate.
open your mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Negotiate. Ask for what you need. And that's what I was getting ready to say. Try not to stress those things as much because, as Coach said, you can't get blood out of a turnip. They can't come and turn your mattress over to look for the money. Okay.
Mm-mm.
If you don't have it, most likely the reason they calling is because they don't have it either. So ask them, say, well, you go ahead and spot me for a few months and I'll pay you back.
Right. or can I pay half, or can I pay some now, some later?
Yeah, can I move it to
But
the
the
end?
truth of the matter is, one of the things that I do, I worry less about what I have to pay and more about how much I can earn.
Exactly.
So if I have a deficit, I go look for a way to earn it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
And guys, we're going to be talking to you about that. If you would like your free social media assessment this weekend, make sure you go to bit.ly/7days show up, because that's another thing we're going to be talking to you guys about, is how to leverage your social media knowledge to generate revenue.
And you know what, Coach? That they need to think about making the shift. It's a shift because you're on social media anyway. It's
Mm-hmm.
how you're keeping in touch. It's how you are occupying yourself. It's how you are reducing your stress. Well, let's reduce the stress a lot more by figuring out what it is you like and what you like to do and use social media to generate that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not hard. There are so many tools. There are all-in-one tools that you can use to do what you're doing anyway.
And Two Rows is all about applying yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about applying yourself because, like you said, you're on social media anyway. You're trying to be seen anyway. Well, this time be seen and get paid for it.
Exactly. And that's always been
Be seen and get
my
paid for it.
methodology.
Exactly.
If you're going to be here, why be here floating around?
With a million likes and no
everybody
money.
videos, chasing likes and loves.
Mm-hmm.
Letting everybody and their mama post on your page.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you not get paid for it?
Because them little girls on Instagram, they got 1,001 likes, ain't got no money.
Right.
Some of them got 100,001 likes
and no money.
And ain't got
no money.
And no money. And so, see, you out there 1,001 times because just as many people posting on your page, you posting on their page and sharing the love. And sharing is caring. So you all make sure you share the broadcast this morning too, because sharing is caring. You know,
You did
Sharon
that.
is Karen. Good morning, Carol. How are you? But you over there on their page, they on your page back and forth, but none of you all making any money. Do what you like. Do you love social media? Why not make the love pay off for you?
I agree. And guys, we're gonna be talking about that during my social media masterclass. I gotta get the time right this morning because right now I'm a little bit sleepy. I don't know if I'm being put it off this morning. Might be 10:30. I
That's
gotta
fine,
come
because
with the
we'll be
time.
here. Just look, they just need to stay tuned because we're gonna be here.
Just keep listening.
Coach, I want to give a special shout out to Winnie, who is on here all the way from Africa. Good morning, Winnie. It's good to see you, my friend.
Oh, wow.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Winnie is over in, I believe it's Kenya.
Mm. Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Hi, Winnie. It's good to see. I miss you.
What time is it over there? So, guys, this morning we're talking about are you a social media superstar and what you can do to really improve your skills. Go to bit.ly/7 they show up and register so you can not only get all the tips from this week, but you can also learn what you can do and schedule a social media assessment call for this weekend so that we can talk about where you are with your social media and what you need to do to move it to the next level.
And coach, what I want people to understand is it's okay if you don't quite know what you want to do or where you want to go. It's okay. It's okay. None of us got this thing right the first go around. It's perfectly fine.
Absolutely.
You know, if you have a certain question or where you think you might want to try to go, that's fine. That's schedule your call and we would be more than happy to discuss that with you. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. This does not come overnight. It takes time.
Oh, and let me let you in on a secret too. For those of you who don't quite know where you want to go with this thing, next week is the Purpose Project. So all week long, we're going to be talking about different phases of your purpose. And some of you guys may just be in the beginning stages, where is
which is the best place to be.
Yeah.
It's a good place to be.
I don't know, girl. I'm on the end stages.
Well, you know, we ain't gonna get
I'm
into
excited to have done my
that
time.
part. We ain't gonna get into that part.
We think it's best, coach, to be in the beginning stage because
you have. And
I'm gonna speak. And this is my example, prime example. Me, when I first started out, I didn't have anybody to say, okay, Heather, do this, this, this. I had to figure it out myself.
Yeah.
I just watched other people and said, let me try this. It wasn't until 8.5 years later that I actually found somebody to say, okay, Heather, now let's do this, this, this. Oh, okay. All the money that I missed and all the people and calls that I missed. I didn't know that. I didn't know it.
But that's okay too, because that's what has brought you to where you are today. And it is excellent to have a coach, a guide, someone who has walked these streets before you. Now, I've been in coaching for a minute, and I don't think any of my money was wasted because it taught me, even though, because you have to be ready and you have to be coachable. And that was the one thing that I was not in the beginning, and I'll be the first to admit it. I wasn't coachable. And that's why I say, if you're in the beginning, it's good because you can be coachable. You're not jaded by the things that you think you know so much about and really don't know jack. And when you are out in the world and you've been doing these things for a while, sometimes it's hard to shed those old ideas and that old mindset. So if you're starting in the beginning, you don't have a chance to get your head all twisted up and turned around. Because I was in that spot. But I'm telling you all, having a coach and being coachable, it'll move you light years. And especially now, in this time that we're in now, because tell me something, everybody's sweating about being home and not being able to move around. Tell me another time in history, hopefully, where you will not have this much time to be able to be free. Yeah, you might be locked down. You're supposed to socially distance, but there's technology so we don't have to be distanced from each other. We just not face to face touching each other. But
Right.
when are you going to have this much time where you
Even when I had my kids, Rose, I still didn't have as much time.
Oh, you
no.
don't.
Oh no, because you
Even when I
gotta
had my
concentrate on your
kids.
kids. Your kids take over your life. They can't do for themselves. You have to do for them. But in
Yeah.
history, when have you ever had this much time to just sit and think and look out the window if you want to? I mean,
And
or
girls
just
sit and create
yes,
and build and really look around and see what the world needs. I don't
exactly.
know a time in history.
I don't know either. I don't know either, Coach.
And
And
I
that
don't know if
those
it'll
are the
come
good
again.
things I take away from where we are now.
And
I
you know what
agree.
else too, Coach? I was telling somebody the other day, I said, God has a sense of humor. I said, my grandmother always said that. I said, and I kind of want to say this. This is God's way of sitting everybody down and said, see, I told you. This is what you asked me for, and I gave it to you, but you wanted to do everything else. Now I'm going to put you down, and you have no choice but to look.
That's right.
Amen.
And I was like, I think this is what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
if
when
it
it
ain't,
said to
that's what
tell
he's
you
saying
all
today.
hi, and that it's 5 o'clock in Nairobi, Kenya right now.
Whew.
5 p.m.
Wow.
It's
We
5 o'clock
starting out,
somewhere.
they're almost ending their day.
Well, guys, we're going to get out of here. Check your email. We got a ton of events going on today.
Mhm.
Don't forget, schedule your call, bit.ly, the number 7 days show up. The number 7 days show up. We're going to be doing free social media assessments. And these assessments came from a lot of conversations I had with a lot of people who didn't really realize that following the leader on social media is not really how you get where you're going. You're going to get where they're going. Okay. All right, guys. We love you. Y'all have an amazing morning, and we'll talk to you this afternoon.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.